Hi everybody, I'm Chad. I'm here with my good buddy Brian Cameron.
Hey everyone.
And we had an awesome experience last night. Probably one of the coolest experiences of my life, at least. We went to the Pyeongchang opening ceremonies.
Oh, absolutely, one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah, and so me and Brian actually, we met in Korea. We came to Korea together in 2007, so we've known each other a long time. We've experienced a lot of things in Korea together, and so it was really cool for us to come back together and experience one more thing. And for me, it was just like this pinnacle of awesomeness last night.
That's true. That is like the mountaintop of Korean experience. And we've done a lot of things here together, but that is such a historical night.
Right.
I mean, everything about that was historical.
Yeah. Anyway, so we headed into the stadium. This is my ticket. And we were really fortunate. We had a good friend to help us out, and we actually sat in the second row. And for a while, nobody was sitting in the first row in front of us. So during the part when the US came out, we were able to kind of climb down and cheer on the US athletes. We were hoping to do it for Korea too, but the people in those seats came back, so obviously we wanted to get out of the way and make sure they could have their seats and see okay. But we'll get more into that. But as soon as we got to the stadium, they had...
You guys, I get the chills. I get the chills talking about this.
It's wild.
It was so cool. On the outside, you look up and you see all these magnificent lights. Crazy lights going on inside, and just, something really cool is going on inside.
Right, for sure. So we get in, awesome atmosphere, like Brian said, and just super cool. And we get there and they have one of these bags on every chair. I have some extra stuff in this bag, I think, so it looks a little bulkier than it was. But Pyeongchang 2018 on it. Super cool looking bag, very useful. Depending on the section you were in, they had hats, so we got green hats, and then we had a friend give us their yellow one that they weren't going to use for whatever reason, so we got 2 hats now, which is really cool. They all kind of say the same thing on them. They got the Pyeongchang 2018, got the North Face logo, so that was really cool. They gave us these really cool drums, so if you take out the bottom, you have a drumstick. Probably, well, that's not what they called any of this stuff. I don't remember what they called it.
I don't remember that.
I shouldn't either. We should know, but we don't. The whole thing was kind of hectic, but I thought these were really cool too. What else we got? We have a nice blanket they gave us because it was cold.
You guys, I don't know if I've ever been in weather that cold. We lived here for 2 years, went through 2 winters here in Seoul, and that blanket saved my life last night. My legs were so cold.
It was freezing, and I was dressed really warm. I mean, I feel like I prepped really well, but even so, I was still getting really cold.
Multiple layers, still cold.
Layers, yeah. So anyway, cool blanket, got the Pyeongchang logo on it with the Olympic rings. It's cool they give us this, you show up to this event not really expecting anything other than to watch and have a good time, and they give you this whole bag of awesome goodies, so that was super cool. So next thing, they gave us a little mini torch. Turn it on, lights up, super cool. So you might have seen that if you watched it on TV. It's also a pen. This is maybe my favorite thing that we got, I don't know. So, hot pack set, that saved him. Because it's got the cushion that you can sit on. It's got a couple hand ones, couple feet ones. So that was really considerate, I thought, of the Olympic Committee to include that.
Only reason I'm still here is because of that. Literally.
Seat cushion, very cool. Make the seats a little softer.
Wish I would have seen that.
Yeah, actually, we didn't see that until we got home. Okay,
that thing's cool.
Last thing, I'm not going to unfold this because it's huge, but this is a poncho in case of, I think in case of if it snowed or rained by chance. But this is super nice to have. Yeah. I'm taking this to Disneyland. I'm taking this anywhere I go, any sort of public event. This is it's super high quality. That was the extent of the goodie bags, unless we took something else out and I forgot. But you get to take everything home with you. Everybody in the stadium got one. I mean, that was cool.
I love how it's all useful stuff.
Right.
Like how much of that stuff can you use at home?
Oh,
I think
like everything. Yeah.
Everything. I mean, even the pen. I guess I could use the pen. I probably won't, but
I'll just keep it on the desk ornament.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. They have these like built-in souvenirs for us. But let's just, to kind of wrap this up, let's just talk about maybe a couple of our favorite moments from the actual ceremonies. Did you, I mean, it's hard to pick. Or you want me to go first?
I'm trying to think.
Okay. I'll give you my 3 favorite moments. And I'll give you them in order of when they happened. The very first moment that I thought was just amazing was see Team USA come out. That was super cool. Obviously, we're both Americans, and so to see our athletes come represent our country in South Korea, a country that we care about a lot, a country that we love a lot, they can come experience this country now and hopefully have a great time, hopefully perform well. Yeah. That was really cool. Second was seeing Team Korea come out. That was wild. Like
that's the type of moment that gives you the chills.
Right. And it was actually the #1 reason I wanted to come to the opening ceremonies. Obviously, there's a lot of mixed feelings about North Korea and South Korea, but to see North Korea and South Korea walk in under a unified flag, be in Pyeongchang, and like that's an event I've looked forward to for so long, pretty much since I first came to Korea and I heard the Olympics were going to be here. I marked it on my calendar. I said I will come back for the Olympics and I will be here. That was the moment last night where I was there. I was like, we're here, you know, like we came, like here's the Korean athletes, and like the stadium was electric, like the crowd.
So cool.
Oh my gosh, like the amount of excitement that was in that stadium when Korea came out. And then my 3rd favorite moment was the lighting of the torch, because I'm a huge fan of Kim Yeon-ah. That was just really classy with her ice skating up there and lighting the torch. Best sporting experience I have ever been to by far, and one of just the funnest, most like inspirational experiences of my life.
That's cool. Okay. I think my favorite parts, the first was the atmosphere. You show up and there's all these lights coming out of the stadium, and I am like a bug. I am so attracted to light. I love it. And so seeing all that got me really excited. I don't think I've felt that energetic probably in a couple of years. Like I was so excited. So first was just the atmosphere overall. Second being that Pyeongchang is really close to Wonju, and that's where I lived when I was here in 2007, 2009. So it's kind of near the area that I live in, and so it's meaningful to be able to come back. That's my 2nd favorite. And then 3rd was, you know, the teams walking in and the lighting of the torch. Yeah. I put like 10 different events into 3 things right there. I'm sorry, but it's like the whole thing was so cool.
It's hard to pick a favorite moment.
I mean, it's surreal being because we watch this on TV, right? You grew up watching all the opening ceremonies and the games on TV, and when you have the opportunity to go there and it's in a country that means something to you,
right?
How much better is that?
It's I mean, it's phenomenal. I don't expect to have another experience like that in my life. Yeah. I mean, to be able to sit on like the 1st and 2nd row in South Korea, like unbelievable. So yeah, so that's our kind of like review of the opening ceremonies. Can't speak highly enough of it. We hope you guys got to watch it. If you didn't watch it, maybe you can catch a replay on TV. Well done to the organizers of Pyeongchang. Yeah, what an opportunity to be here. So thank you to Korea as a whole for letting us experience this, and looking forward to hitting a couple more events. But it's awesome to be here. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you next time.
Hey, see ya.